Well, well, Return of the Ark. Can it redeem itself? Has it finally been proving itself to be a decent tool? This one was sent to me by a viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, but I will say thank you to him. And you're going to see this thing. I filmed the unboxing, so you're going to see it come right out of the box. And we're going to find out if it has all the frame flex that the previous two had. We'll find out through the course of testing if the wire cutters are going to fail me. So far, they haven't, but I haven't had to cut any of the fencing wire that killed my other two. But we will get around to that fence wire. So, thank you, anonymous viewer. Stick around, guys, and let's see if this thing redeems itself. Alright. Brand new Arc. Fresh in the box. You can see, still sealed. That seal has not been popped. So we're going to open this up and see if it flexes like the other one. Just to show you, you saw my other video with the other Arc. That's all I can get flex-wise out of my charge. Alright? So those other Arcs that flexed so bad, not acceptable. So we're going to see, surge as well. Almost nothing. So you can see those tools are solid. Now then, let's pop this open. Got this from a viewer, it was sent in. We'll see if it's QC is under control now, as the viewer claims. He wished to remain anonymous, but thank you, man. Alright. So here it is. Sheath. Bit card still missing that T6, T8 for whatever reason. Alright. And here's the Arc. That's coming off. I hate pocket clips on a multi-tool. At first, the other one had a dull blade. This one actually feels decent. Let's, here we go. Piece of receipt paper. Not bad. Okay. Give that a pass out of the box. Flex test. Oh, yeah. Much more solid than the other two. Okay, we may be in business here. You can see it's still flexy, more so than, say, my charge or surge. But certainly better than the first two. Let's see if the pliers on this bind up if I give them a real good squeeze here. Okay, that happens, but all you gotta do is do that, loosens right back up. So, okay. Cutters, still got that dumbass gap in them, but we'll see over time if they break like the previous two did. Alright, well, follow this video's progress. because I'll probably combine this with a whole bunch of use footage and everything, and we'll see how this performs over time.
Yeah, that's a busy spot.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Look what's back yet again. It's time for us to do the final conclusion on this. As you saw in the intro part of this video, this was gifted to me by a subscriber who wanted me to give it a second chance. Well, third chance at this point, because we all know how the first two went. So, let's talk it over. We'll start with the blade here. This has actually been holding a little bit better edge. Now I have given it a few passes on my work sharp at this point, had to tune it up. And it was a little bit easier to tune up than the others. It's still, I think, a little soft for what it is. As for the frame flex on it, happy to say they seem to have gotten that much more under control. It still flexes a fair bit, like my P4 here. You can see my P4 is about the same. Well, we have the P4 out here. You can see that these two are related. Now, as for these wire cutters, they've been doing great. I haven't broken this set yet, so thank God. I think they may have finally gotten the arc to where it's usable. Been using this wire stripper a lot to install security devices on cars at work. I just kind of set the wire in like that and strip it. I think I have some footage that you've seen by this point on that. Got the little eyeglass driver. Don't really use that other than to poke things. Screwdriver, it's used all the time. License plates, that sort of thing. Can opener, don't use that much. Now this bottle opener here, still not great. This bottle opener still takes multiple attempts to get a lid off of a bottle, where with any of my other Leathermans, pops right off of there. Saw's nasty, typical Leatherman there. You can see these scissors. Someone said I don't know how to deploy scissors. You push them out and you open them, but sometimes they stick on this one. Not as bad as they did on my Obsidian, but they do sometimes stick. So, just something to note. Doesn't seem to be anything super major. Okay, the file. Sorry, I've been carrying my charge. This file here is great. I've sharpened a couple knives on it. Done a little bit of metal chamfering with it. When my coworker's desk had a little steel plate on the side and it became kind of sharp. So I took this and filed it down. So, file's good. Now I will say this tool, when you try to use it in the pistol grip like this, I tried to use it like this for my dad's motorcycle shifter, trying to tighten that down, and it did twist and flex like crazy. So it's still maybe a medium duty tool, not really made to do anything crazy. And those who say that this is an electrician's tool, you obviously don't use multi-tools, because that crimper there is an absolute bear. You know, I have pretty good grip being a dirt bike rider. And I mean, I have to really force down on it. Again, I think I have video footage of that. But yeah, this thing needs much longer handles to be able to get a little more grip. But overall, I think it's been done now to an acceptable level. This one seems to have acceptable performance. No, I'm not saying that. You can go watch my other video and see the difference in the flex and the frames. I mean, you'll see that other one just about touching back here, the knife and the scissors, when I do this. And this one I can barely move. So, yeah, guys, that concludes the testing of the Leatherman Arc. It is now a tool that I have some confidence in. It's not going on my motorcycle. This is my work tool, because combined with that adapter and this adapter that lets a drill use sockets, I can use sockets with this. So this is my security device installing tool at work. So please be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share. See you next time.